help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup. Jesup Premium Storage, 1455 South 1st Street is Jesup's best place to store your valuables. Whether it's furniture between moves or just a place for the overload, call Jesup Premium Storage at 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jesup Premium Storage units are indoors, climate controlled, and they have 24-hour surveillance and on-site management. You have 24-hour, 7-day-a-week access to your unit. Sizes range from 5x5 to 10x25. They also have outside covered and uncovered spaces available for vehicles, boats, trailers, and RVs. Jesup Premium Storage on the Waycross Highway in Jesup.
This is Andrew Kinnear here at Mike Birch Ford. We have the car, truck, or SUV to meet all your needs. We have new vehicles marked down to rock bottom prices, so if that don't make you holler, our top dollar on your trade will. As always, stop the search, call Mike Birch, or visit MikeBirchFord.com. This is Andrew Kinnear here at Mike Birch Ford. We have the car, truck, or SUV to meet all your needs. We have new vehicles marked down to rock bottom prices, so if that don't make you holler, our top dollar on your trade will. As always, stop the search, call Mike Birch, or visit MikeBirchFord.com.
All right, 2 minutes after 8 o'clock, you're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO-FM in Jesup, 105.5 in our FM dial. Butch Hubbard here with you on this wet Tuesday morning, the 15th day of May. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Jesup Premium Stores, located out here on the Waycross Highway, and also brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jesup. And good morning, Bob. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You staying dry?
Trying.
I'm glad we got some rain. Boy, we needed it.
We're going to get plenty this week, what they tell us.
That's right. We needed the rain big time. Well, world-famous Butch and Bob Show. The political season's going on. Folks are out voting. Next Tuesday's the election day, but folks can, of course, vote early. We've got another candidate in here with us this morning.
One race will be decided on next Tuesday. That'll be the school board race in District 4 between Sharon Daniel and Albert Kelly. Had Albert in yesterday, got Sharon in coming in today. Sharon, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in.
Good to see you too, Bob. Glad to see you doing well today.
The school board's going to change a little bit. A couple incumbents not running. The people on the ballot are unopposed. You got Joe McCucken in District 1, Bruce Harris in District 2, Nick Ellis returns, and so does Ray Davison. But the only question is who's going to be in your district. So you're seeking a re-election. Tell us how the campaign's going.
Well, I'm seeking re-election, Bob, and I feel like that I have a pretty good shot, pretty good opportunity to help our community once again, as I have been on the board now for 2 years as I took Dick Woodward's spot. I'm looking at trying to better the opportunities for our kids, both academically, athletically, extracurricular, and by attending different types of seminars that are relative to the Georgia School Board Association. It has given me an understanding better how to do this, as well as I have 31 years of experience. I will be retiring this year after 31 years of service in education. That would also give me more opportunity to help better serve the community.
When you're around the district, you know, what's on the minds of the voters? I mean, how many people vote, and apathy seems to be the big thing. Only 579 votes thus far in Wayne County. I don't know how many of those are in District 4, but not a lot of people out voting. I joked with Albert yesterday, better make sure your family and relatives are voting. If not, you're going to be in trouble.
Right, Bob. Basically, I've heard that a lot of people have not caught on to the early voting. And as you know, a lot of people also are procrastinators. They may early vote, they may wait to Friday and early vote on Friday so they can avoid lines. So I'm out kind of pushing people to vote, asking them to vote, whether they vote for me or whomever they vote for because I have a family tradition that voting is not a right, it is an obligation. So I am asking everyone, regardless of your choice, of course I would like for you to vote for me if you're in District 4, but everybody should get out and vote.
Are there any issues that you're hearing from the constituents? You know, Albert mentioned yesterday some information is not getting out, that he has concern about that. I'm not sure he was specific about that.
I do have concerns about the change in our voting venues, and it can be misleading and misunderstanding to those who don't look at their relocation certification information properly. There are those who will vote at Cracker Williams this year, which is a new location for us, if I'm not mistaken. And there's some, if you used to vote at the VFW, it says on that voter's registration card, VFW-Bennett Union. So what that really means is that you will not vote at the VFW. I'm sorry. You will vote at Bennett Union. So I want to make sure that everybody understands the location in which they're to report to vote on May 22nd if they wait till May 22nd to vote.
So they go to Bennett Union, not VFW.
They will go to Bennett Union, not to the VFW.
You've been on board actually 2 years. Your thoughts on the overall board? Good, bad?
Well, I feel like that with our board, what people I don't think really understand is that nobody is going to agree on everything. But what I like about our board is that we agree to disagree. Everybody has opinions, everybody listens to their constituents, and we have to come together and make a decision. And now once that decision is made, we support each other after that, after that point, because it's not about me, it's not about Nick, it's not about Janet, it's about the Wayne County kids in the school system. So once we make a decision, like I said, we generally support each other. Nobody is angry at anybody. It's pretty professional, I think.
A lot of changes in the school system as far as principals, assistant principals, a lot of people moved around. Your thoughts on that?
We've had a lot of people moved around, and that decision was made by our Superintendent Jay Brinson. That is his role as our CEO of the school system, and we supported those moves. We feel like those moves are going to better benefit the students of Wayne County, and that is the reason why those changes were made.
Looks like everything's in place for the upcoming school year. That's one thing that they've done a better job of. Years past, there'd be all these openings with school right around the corner, but they've done a good job of making sure all those slots are pretty well full before the school year even gets close by.
Well, that's one of the things that we focused on, is that make sure that we have a smooth transition with everything. And because if you go into June, July, now you're dealing with, are the schedules going to be made for these kids? Have we decided or made a determination about different types of resources that will be able to be used? Because, different principals have different theories and about doing different things. For instance, I think it's going to be beneficial that next year we've got Mark Priester over Mark the Puckett, and he is familiar with the APTT program, all these acronyms, But that really is the parent involvement program, and that program has actually allowed Jesup Elementary scores to move up this year. So we're looking to actually push more schools or implement that in more schools in the near future.
Just joined Sharon Daniel in, school board incumbent in District 4, running for re-election. Now, you've been a big advocate of the track issue. Money seems to be tight. The current track, and people see how bad that is on display Friday night when they come to scrimmage. I mean, that's a disaster. I don't know if we're going to recoup our money on that, but your thoughts on that and where we're going on the new track and what's the future of the track?
Well, on the old track that was resurfaced, I personally really wanted to do a pavement. But once again, we went together as collectively as a board, decided upon the surface that we have, current surface that we have now. The contractor was asked, will you be able to do this and do it effectively? Is there going to be a problem? Yes, we'll be able to do it effectively. There will be a warranty on it, XYZ. Well, as you know and as you see, it does not look that way. Now, there are those who still would like to have the new complex located at the current stadium. But Bob, as you know, our track team just had 7 members to go to state. Well, our long jump pit really is not a sufficient area. We can't have a track meet with that long jump pit where it's located. Even though they have a place to practice the pole vault, that pole vault pit is actually located at the entrance of the stadium, at where the 100-meter dash actually starts.
I'm just amazed that we set records in the pole vault. I mean, I was just amazed.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Forward yesterday because I just don't see where there's.
Yeah.
I mean, when I think of track and practicing pole vault, I just don't see it at where the current locations is. But apparently, it must be working pretty good.
Well, they just have a place to practice, but we still don't have a venue to actually hold a track meet. So and to me, if you're really truly concerned about the well-being of our kids and what is best for our students, I'm going to ask you this question, Bob. Where would be the best place for the most numbers of students to be able to utilize a track facility?
Well, the athletic director and his track coach wanted the current facility. They think they go in there and do it better. Plus, they got the seat. They got the parking already there. They got the seating right there. They said they can knock out a couple rows of the current stadium and do it. You know, I haven't seen the plan yet. That's what I want to see. I want to see what the plan is, what the cost is. Bottom line is what the cost is. I mean, because apparently money is always tight, but
yes.
That's why you have an athletic director and a head track coach to make those decisions. So that's, to me, those are the guys who should be making decisions, but I got to see a plan on what the plan is in place and how much it's going to cost.
Well, they should be making the decisions, and Bob, but we as a board also and have to make the decisions for the taxpayers what we're going to get the best bang for our buck over the future. A lot of times when we look at things, we just look at things and many times as the here and now, what looks good right now. But 10, 15 years down the road, what is going to be the best situation for us? We have kids that they have to catch a bus to track practice. They don't have transportation. I'm sure we have that same situation with many of our other sports and everything. But when Wayne County High School built the facility in which it is located at now, the plan was to move all athletic facilities over to the current Wayne County High School site. And when that facility was built, the track facility plan was actually drawn up at that time. It is actually included in the blueprints for the current facility.
Yeah, there's all kinds of blueprints. They're going to build a brand new stadium, a brand new ballpark, brand new girls softball field. All that was supposed to go across the way.
And I pray before I die, that happens.
That's just a pipe dream now. You forget all that.
It's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream.
That's why I told them, you just build it. You build the Taj Mahal and you pay for it later. But no, we had to cut costs, so we didn't do anything like that. But you go back and remember when they built that high school, that was the blueprint. Everything was going to be across the street. Brand new football stadium, brand new track, brand new softball field, brand new baseball field. All that went in the trash to save money.
But what now?
So all that's a pipe dream. We're going to be staying in JC Stadium and however Warren Field till the day we die. I promise you that.
Well, let me ask you this. You got a kid who participates in track. You got a kid who is just an average student at Wayne County High School. That kid has to run the mile run for the Georgia State mandated fitness gram assessment. This is an assessment kind of like the GMAS, but it's for physical education. Now, you can do this thing called a PACER test, but after 31 years, I've learned from teaching K through 12 that once you get beyond the 8th grade, the kids don't like doing the PACER test. They prefer doing the mile run. So you're doing this test and you don't have an adequate facility to do these activities. You really don't have an adequate facility at the high school location to run 100 meters to time for a combine or 40 meters to time for a combine. So now if you got the accessibility right there at that site, it is going to benefit not only football, not only baseball, not only basketball, not only soccer, it's going to benefit everybody and all the kids. And I, as a board member, I have to not look at just one entity. I've got to look at what's best for the entire school system and all the kids of Wayne County. And even though I'm a coach and I love what I do, I took the oath that when I became a board member that I would do what is in the best interest for all students of Wayne County, not just one subgroup.
Let's go back to the current track, though. Like I said, it's still a fiasco. Are we holding that contractor responsible? Are we going to recoup that money, or what are we going to do? Because, I mean, I said it'd be on display Friday night when people come to scrimmage, but that current track I walked on yesterday, it's a disaster.
Well, that's a good question, Bob.
Somebody came to the board meeting and talked about it, but nothing's been said. So where do we stand on that? Is that contractor being held accountable, or are we going to recoup that money? I mean, we didn't get our money's worth, that's for sure.
I ask that question almost every single board meeting, and I'm sure people are tired of hearing about it because I ask about the warranty. And eventually, what is going to happen here, my last day is May 25th. I am going to ask to see that contract and the warranty on that. Because, you have people often talk about the board is micromanaging. Well, our part is to secure the taxpayers' money. And as a taxpayer and a homeowner, I understand. So I feel like it's my obligation to look in to see if there's anything that we can do to better that facility, right now, as well as continue to look to progress and to move on. I want to move forward, not backwards.
And if you just joined Sharon Daniel and then coming in District 4, so when you're out campaigning, when people go vote, why should they vote for Sharon Daniel, not Albert Kelly? What do you tell people?
What I tell people that, one, as I've always said, experience speaks volumes. I have experience in education. I understand about the different standards and laws of school law. I understand about the different ethics laws and when it comes to professionalism. I understand about the GMAS and how important it is for our students to excel as far as their test scores and their academics and some of the struggles that some of them may have. That's the reason why I push the parent involvement program, because education, in a sense, has changed with the academics. And some of the parents, they don't know, they don't understand, and that gives the parents an opportunity to understand what their children are doing for homework. I'm also looking to push for us to come up with better avenues for the kids to be able to have accessibility to internet service. We've gone to Google Classroom, in which the teachers actually give homework and assignments that are completed through Google Classroom. Well, the problem that comes in that many of our students do not have, you will be surprised, do not have access at home to be able to do that. And Liberty County used to, I think they still do, they had what they call classroom without walls. And what that is, they had mobile units set up, and from I think it was like 5 in the morning until 12 midnight in communities, they could access this hotspot so these kids could actually complete their assignments and homework. And that's what I'm looking for, is for us to move in that direction. Now, we have one of the greatest curriculum directors in the state of Georgia. In fact, I went up to a seminar 2 weeks ago and mentioned Amy Denny's name. And everybody knew who Amy Denny was or who she is. And she does an excellent job with that. That being said, I spoke with her about books, and she says, yes, Sharon, we are ordering $400,000 worth of books. Most of our books are online, but they're getting a classroom set in the event that technology fails. Technology is great, but it does fail. So they have a backup plan. So with people like Amy Denny in place, doing what she's doing with our curriculum, I like that, and I want to continue to seek employees like Amy Denny.
It's always about money. East Boston comes up in November. A lot of people asking, where's the list of items? I know they talked about school buses and technology, but have you finalized the list yet, or are they still working on that, on what's going to be on the ballot as far as where the money for the East Boston is going to go?
We're still working on the ballot right now, but one of the big projects on the East Block is the James E. Bacon School. I'm a member of the school system safety committee, and it's all about money, but we're trying to get that. We are going to get that school. Not going to try to, but we are going to get that school to the same standards and level as James E. Bacon and, as Jesup Elementary and Martha Ross Smith. We're going to get that school to that level of renovation. It's going to be a very nice renovation. One of the things that I would like to see, but like I say, it's dealing with money, is that those kids, just like the other school sites, will not have to go out for anything. Now, they will have to go out to go to the gymnasium because the distance is just too far to be able to put a wall up for that. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to do a corridor that when they leave from the main building to the annex building, they would be able to go through a hallway in order to do that versus having to go out. But that's one of the main things we're trying to do is get that James E. Bacon site up, and we're looking to do that in the next 2 years.
Okay. Well, again, we appreciate you coming in. Wish you the best of luck. Again, early voting continues today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the election date is Tuesday, May 22nd. Hopefully a surge of voters will show up in the next several days and Tuesday, because right now it's pretty weak.
Yes. Can I add one more thing, Bob?
Sure.
On Saturday, May 19th, the Benny Union Missionary Baptist Church, we're sponsoring a job fair. And we encourage everyone to attend. Brianna is going to participate. The City of Jesup is going to participate. Wayne County Board of Education is going to participate. So we got several different vendors that will be there. And we're asking the public, if you know anyone who is seeking employment, to please come out and support that, because we want to make it, if not an annual event, a semi-annual event where that our citizens and our students, especially who are graduating from high school, or students who are just looking for summer employment, will be able to come out and in one venue seek employment.
Okay. Well, like I said, one final point for me is make sure you find that contractor that did that track, because we need our money back. We got ripped off. That's a joke.
Thank you. You're right. I appreciate that and everything.
Okay. Again, that's Sharon Daniel and coming to District 4, running for the school board. We'll be back with more of the Butch and Bob Show after this.
Can you find it? The Georgia Dermatology WIFO-FM Big Dog Country Cash Can. Imagine, if you will, a specially marked can hidden in Wayne County, Georgia, worth $1,055. Your mission, should you decide to accept it, find the cash can. Clues to the can's location will be read Monday through Friday live on WIFO at 7:10 a.m., 12:50 p.m., 3:03 p.m., and 5:50 p.m. Shortly after 5 p.m. on Friday, the clues will be posted online at BigDogCountry.com. No purchase necessary. You must be 18 to claim the prize. Complete rules online at BigDogCountry.com. This promo will self-destruct in parachute.
Good morning, everyone. Mostly cloudy skies for our Tuesday forecast. Looks like we're going to be pretty unsettled weather-wise for the next few days. The farther south in the area you go, the better chance of showers and thunderstorms. The farther north, it'll still be pretty soggy. Generally, our Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be wet with occasional showers and storms. Afternoon highs are going to stay in the low 80s. I'm Georgia meteorologist Laura Huckabee in the GNN Weather Center. Good morning, everyone. Mostly cloudy skies for our Tuesday forecast. Looks like we're going to be pretty unsettled weather-wise for the next few days. The farther south in the area you go, the better chance of showers and thunderstorms. The farther north, it'll still be pretty soggy. Generally, our Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be wet with occasional showers and storms. Afternoon highs are going to stay in the low 80s. I'm Georgia meteorologist Laura Huckabee in the GNN Weather Center.
This is Andrew Kinnear here at Mike Burt's Ford. We have the car, truck, or SUV to meet all your needs. We have new vehicles marked down to rock bottom prices, so if that don't make you holler, our top dollar on your trade will. As always, stop the search, call Mike Burt, or visit MikeBurtsFord.com. This is Andrew Kinnear here at Mike Burt's Ford. We have the car, truck, or SUV to meet all your needs. We have new vehicles marked down to rock bottom prices, so if that don't make you holler, our top dollar on your trade will. As always, stop the search, call Mike Burt, or visit MikeBurtsFord.com.
Murphy's Builder Supply is where you need to go for all your home improvement projects and hardware needs. They've been serving folks in this area since 1946. Murphy's offers some products and services that you may not know about. They now sell ammunition, both bullets and shells. Murphy's also sells personalized tags for dog collars. They build customized screens for windows and doors. Murphy's can rekey locks, and of course they can make keys. They cut glass for windows, plus Murphy's has monthly doorbuster specials. Check their Facebook page to see what's on sale. Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
All right, 824, you're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO-FM in Jesup, 105.5 in your FM dial. Butch Hubbard here with you, along with Bob Morgan, here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. And, Bob, you healing up pretty good?
Good. Doing what the doctors say. So, as I said, go back the 24th. So, ready for that date, counting the days.
Go back on the 24th and get that checkup, and hopefully everything will be just fine, and you'll be rocking and rolling, huh?
Get these staples out of my stomach. That's the main thing.
So you got staples, not like stitches when I had my appendix taken out, huh?
Staples.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
We got a staple remover right up front. We can slap those things right out of there and save yourself some money, Bob.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, man. We got like a click, 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 click. Leanne can do that for you and have them stapled out in a heartbeat.
So count the days to the 24th. A week from Thursday, I know that.
All right. Was that your first surgery?
First surgery.
First surgery. you're like me. I've been put under about 3 times.
I don't recommend it to anybody.
Yeah,
I don't like being put under. That's the first time I've ever been put under.
Yeah, that was my scariest thing when I had to be put under for the first time. My appendix way back in 91, whenever it was. And, or 1990 when I had my appendix taken out. That was the thing I was scared most about. Yeah. Well, they took the appendix out, and it needed to come out, according to what the doctor said. I had a sloppy appendix, so he said it needed to come out. But that was the first time I'd been put under. First surgery. I'm glad everything went well, and that you're doing fine, and good news of Sportscast today. So you're back running on almost all 8 cylinders, right?
Just about. Just trying to gain my strength back. Like I said, still trying to take it easy. Can't lift anything, can't do anything strenuous. This is what you said, but following doctor's orders. But like I said, count the days down to the 24th, week on Thursday. Can't wait. Go down there and get these staples out and get back to normal life.
Well, not only do you have the staples on the outside, but you've also got stitches on the inside, don't you? Don't you have stitches?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? They're in the small intestine area?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
I just know.
I thought you did.
Staples.
You know you got the staples. Okay?
I don't see the staples.
All right. And you were taken very well care of down there by friends and so forth, weren't you? Family?
Had family, friends, and I said, all the visitors. So I said, appreciate all the, I said, the support's been overwhelming. I said, can't do enough thank yous. So just feel blessed that I don't have to have any chemo, radiation, anything like that. So I said, they, just like the surgeon said, go in, cut it out. Said you got plenty of intestines, plenty of colon. So
yeah, they can just stretch it on out and put it back together.
After the surgery, they were trying to kick me out of the hospital on Wednesday. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, they try to get you out as quick as possible these days.
Mr. Moore, you're doing great. You need to go. I said, no, I think I'll stay another day. But after they came in and poked and prodded me all Wednesday night, I said, okay, I'm out.
Yeah.
Gone Thursday. Thank you very much.
How was it like the first morning you actually had to try to sit up? That was pretty painful?
Right. I said, I remember being wrapped up in plate. I said I had no pain up to surgery, had no symptoms. And I said no pain the day of the surgery because you're out. The day after the surgery, they get you so drugged up you don't feel anything. It's the 3 days after that was the painful time. But
yeah,
I said,
that bears off.
You know, they get you up and they want you to move about. The physical therapist comes in there, walks around the hallway, and he comes back and says, we don't need to come back, you're good. I was like, what are we talking about? You're not coming back? No, you're good. That's where you walk anytime you want. So walking the hallways, that was the best, just getting out and moving around. So, but I never saw so many needles poked him. I said, it felt like a cattle. But luckily I had a good night nurse. The night nurse was...
You had a good night nurse, huh?
The day nurses weren't too good, but the night nurse took care of me pretty good, so I was blessed to have a good nurse at night. And I said, when she came in on the night shift, I knew I was in pretty good shape, so she was excellent.
Yeah, it's good. The nurses are they're like angels helping you through the hospital there, man, taking care of you. Somebody just texted in, good to have you back, Bob. And another one, welcome back, Bob. The prayer on the baseball field was emotional, and I watched the video, and it was all about you.
I said, power of prayer, that's all I keep telling people. I said, prayers work, and I said, I know it's on a lot of churches' prayer lists, and I appreciate every one of the churches had me on their prayer list. I appreciate all the support and thank you, and cards and letters and people come by and see me. Like I said, I had a lot of people down there during the surgery, so I appreciate all that. So
yeah,
I said family came in, and so
everywhere I went, everybody was asking about you, Bob, from the VFW to businesses around town to here, there, that they're all talking about you and praying for you even when they came in. And the last one, it says the prayer on the baseball field was an emotional one. I watched the video and was worried about you, so they had to put the word back in there correctly there. But you're back. You're doing well, getting that news in sports, and we got a scrimmage football game coming up this weekend, this Friday, right?
Should be fun.
Tell us about that. Who we playing and where?
Playing Brantley, playing them here at JC Stadium. Hopefully the rain will be out here by Friday, so it should be a good crowd. $5 admission price is a fundraiser, so come on out. But a lot of kids out for the football team this year. Coach Cripps says they got plenty of numbers, so a lot of talent coming back. Did lose a lot of talent from the football team last year. Like I said, 9 kids are going off to college to play college ball. So a lot of holes to fill, but apparently they've got, talking to the defensive staff last night, they think that they got a possibility of being better than they were last year.
Well, that's amazing better than last year.
They were pretty strong last year, but So they got a lot of up-and-coming talent that they looking forward to seeing out there perform. So,
Okay.
And Shamar Taylor should fill in nicely at quarterback. Like I said, he had to fill in during the state playoff run as Garrett Overholt got injured, so he did well in relief. So, but they say he looks awfully good out there in the spring. So
Good.
got Ashby and Cooper and all the receivers back. MJ Fuller, Victor Andrews, the running game solid. So offensive line should be pretty good. So should be a fun year.
And what do we encourage people to do today, tomorrow, and Thursday? Today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, and next Tuesday?
Please vote.
Vote. I mean, vote, folks. We're living in a democracy. You've got the right to vote. Get out there and vote for the candidate of your choice.
It's not just here, though, statewide.
It's state. It means local and state.
I mean, nobody's seen.
We got a new governor we're picking. A lot of the state offices, we're picking. Lieutenant governor. I mean, a lot of those local offices, which have more effect on us than the state and the national does. Just get out there and vote. Just go down to the courthouse early voting. You just walk right in, show them your voter's ID card, and, put that little card in there and vote, and boom, you're out. Don't take any time at all.
Hopefully it'll pick up this week. Maybe everybody's waiting like I do until Tuesday, the 22nd.
Well, I think we said last time that half the folks voted early voting the 3 weeks beforehand, and half voted on the day of the election.
The sad thing, and I mean, they talk about money, but Saturday, when only 9 people voted or 11 people voted total, I mean, that's costing Wayne County a bunch of money.
A lot of money for 11 folks to go down there on a Saturday. They got to work, so they open it up on Saturday and no one shows up hardly.
No one shows up, but that, counties like ours can't afford. I mean, that's just
it's a lot of money to spend for
11 votes. So somebody's got to rethink
but
this.
There's nothing you can do about that because that's statewide, I guess. I'm not sure.
I'm just saying, but they got to change. They got to rethink this. I mean, I don't understand why they have to have 3 weeks early vote.
Should be 2 weeks, I agree, and the Saturday before the election. That way folks can have a little bit more time to make the decision. So you have 2 weeks, and then the Saturday before the election.
Like this Saturday.
This coming Saturday. Yeah. 2 weeks advance voting to help save money. I mean, it costs a lot of money for those places to do that statewide. 2 weeks is plenty of time for folks to vote. You can see right now they just spread it out. You still give me a handful here and a handful there. So, get it in 2 weeks, the Saturday before the election, because a lot of folks, are still looking at the candidates and the issues and so forth. So you have it the Saturday. So you have the 2 weeks leading up, then the Saturday, and then, of course, nothing on Monday, and then Tuesday, Election Day.
Well, we got Stephen Meeks coming in tomorrow. Maybe we can talk to him about that. Bill Workhauser comes in Thursday, so maybe get their thoughts on this early voting and if they get up in Atlanta, what they can do to, and it may not affect Atlanta because they got plenty of money, but counties like Wayne and Pierce and Appleton and Long, I mean, it's costing them a bunch of money.
A lot of money. All right, Bob. Have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jesup. Also brought to you by Jesup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway and by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. 8:34 on a Tuesday morning. We've got a giveaway coming away soon, so keep tuned in for your chance to win.